No, it's good.
Wow, we're now done shooting, and today was a little colder than usual. I think it's around November 17th, 2018, and we're starting to get cold hands, you know, so, and it's getting dark early. But, if you remember, back to the beginning of our expedition today, Horn Dog 5 was talking trash. He said, Kingsley, there's no way you could possibly shoot better than me. You're going down. Well, we had a little shooting competition. Would you like to know what happened? Here's my 10 shots right around there. Not bad. Horn Dog 5s. Ah, you see, this is why you need to go to the gym. So you can hold your gun up as a bullseye and not have it droop down. Fred, would you like to comment on my...
I'm agreeing with every bit you said, but on the 28th of this month, I'm going to have the VA do my eyes. They're going to inspect my eyes. I'll probably get some better spectacles, and I'm going to come back. I want a rematch with spectacles.
Are you going to see a doctor about your drooping gun?
His gun's been drooping for years.
It's drooping. Thank you, gentlemen, for making fun of me. I thought that was funny.
I want to see you at the gym too. Fred and I have gone to the gym in the community where we live.
Yeah.
And I think one of your fun parts there has been to do the half lever.
Yeah.
And see how much further you can.
That's a bit off, but I'm trying.
That's what they call it now, the half lever.
It's where you hang from your hands and you pull your feet up like this and you hold them exactly perpendicular to your body.
You can do that?
I used to be able to do it real well, but not anymore. Not since about to the year 2000. Last 18 years. Anyway, I wanted to say thank you for a wonderful conversation we had at our Acme dinner.
Oh,
we had a wonderful philosophical retort and blast and attack and rip on. It was great. Would you agree to that, sir?
It's always a pleasure to explain how you're wrong.
Trog always starts out, well, of course you don't understand that. You've never understood it.
You're incapable.
Yeah.
Your ignorance appalls me.
That's right.
Well, inasmuch as I have an irrational passion for dispassionate rationality, I found our conversation today was a bit mystifying.
Well, you're not into p-values. That's this guy with what you use them with statistics. You're not into parsecs, which is astrophysics, which the Trog is read up on. And the only thing I'm good at is nothing. I'm an overall reader. I'm aware of all those concepts.
And opera, you got
but
the
not
opera.
as deeply.
You got the opera. You're like an expert on opera.
Oh, I love opera. The opera is the supreme being of all things. I love opera.
So you are the expert on opera.
From the four of us, yes. Because that's not saying anything. Opera, what's that? I'll need my tunes. And yet opera is great tunes.
I resemble that remark.
We will shoot again at our convenience, right?
Well, we've done one great thing today. We've clarified my view of this road up here, because every time I've come up here, I thought there must be other spots where we can shoot.
There are, but they're not safe.
But I'm satisfied that we've looked it over. I appreciate you guys taking the time.
The next time we're going to go that way, and that goes down and around way over this direction, and then it just goes and there's all sorts of clear cuts and partial cuts, and well, we went around and he thought we'd get lost. It's so serpentine around there, but it's not that bad. We'll find a better place.
I'm glad you do that. I appreciate you doing that.
Do you remember a video we put on the air once where he and I are talking about my book, and then we're saying, look up around at that beautiful scenery back there?
Yeah.
Remember that? Okay, that was when we came up and we make our left turn to come here. Instead of turning left, you go straight.
Okay.
And then it goes wander, and then it goes up.
Okay,
up.
yeah.
And then you look down and there's this gorgeous scenery, but it's not a good place to shoot.
Yeah.
And it's in one place it was kind of dangerous. So, I mean, just to drive.
Right.
Someday I want to go back to the huge pit that has the 100-yard range at it.
I mean the 300-yard. It's a huge Alaska-sized pit. You mean the one down there?
Yes. I do.
Oh, yeah, okay. And why do you want to do that, sir?
I want to go back there because it's different than the OK pit, and because it's so big, we can really use our rifles there and try some longer range shooting. You know, this is like 10 yards.
Yeah.
Which is, it's a lot of fun, don't get me wrong, but there's something different about trying to shoot a longer range. And with that big pit, I think if you go from one end of very edge to the other, it'd be 200 yards.
Maybe more, I think. Well, maybe. But also, it's got different elevations. There's tremendous difference in elevations.
On the down, oh sorry.
Go ahead, you go first.
On the downside, what we've noticed in the past is sometimes the people who visit that pit tend to be drinking.
Yeah.
Well,
which is kind of
that's
dangerous.
why you want to go to somewhere like that during the week rather than on a weekend.
Yeah, yeah.
The drinkers, I don't want to be around drinkers.
So, Jim, are you in the mood for a compliment? When we first started shooting videos, you would like stand here like
Please do not assault my humility.
you would stand here like a totem pole years ago.
Here was Jim at first.
But now you're like relaxed and you're
Yeah.
talking and smiling and laughing and having a conversation. And it's nice to see you let your hair down, open up, and relax.
It's inside. Every once in a while it gets out.
Molto bene.
Well, very good. We had
Okay.
a great
Good time.
conversation and a great shoot. Appreciate it, guys.
And that food wasn't as bad as we thought it might be. It
the
got
food
better.
was fine.
Okay.
Alrighty. See you guys down the road.